What's up, girls? It's your girl Angie, and I'm back again as promised. So if you all tuned in on my TikTok, y'all already know what today is all about. I've come in my teacher uniform, just a little bit unbuttoned and a little relaxed, because I told y'all, bring y'all cup, okay? Make sure the cup is full. So we can have us a good little talk today. Hold on, y'all. Let me put my glass down. And don't worry about what's in my cup. Worry about what's in your cup, okay? So as I told y'all today, we're going to start off briefly with a quick little introduction. So a little bit of backstory about me, because a friend of mine told me that I should tell you all a little bit about myself so that you all can know who y'all are playing with, right? Not only do I love playing in my hair, that was always my passion, but I never went to beauty school. I instead went to school for business. I have a degree in business, HR, and I've worked in departments such as business, finance, HR, accounting, the boring stuff, which would explain why I'm such the fun girl. So guys, I have worked those jobs, but in my spare time, I am Miss Clark. And so, again, it was brought to my attention that y'all girls was having some bad times. And we're going to call it that, okay? I'm going to try and keep this as clean as possible here on YouTube because I don't want to get the video pulled. I would like this message to reach as many people as I can so that we can help our sister girls out. So, today what you will be needing is a notebook. You'll need an ink pen. I did take some notes, so y'all know I came prepared, okay? So in case y'all didn't know, I gotta take these glasses off. They're giving me a glare in the camera. So I took some notes for you girls. I also have some homework for you girls. So tonight's homework, what I'd like for you all to do is to discover your erogenous zones and your arousing parts. Okay, now all of us are different creatures. We have our zones like right here, this button on your wrist, the back of the neck, sometimes the tailbone of our bodies. Some people have a sensitive spot as far as your scalp. Some people, it's their feet. Like a good scalp massage sometimes can turn women on. And let me tell y'all something about a scalp massage. I had a guy give me a scalp massage and my whole neck slipped in that fool hand. Do you understand? And he know who he is. I can't stand him. Well, girl, let me tell you something. Okay, don't play with that scalp. So tonight, I'd like you all to do some research, right? Before you all go inside, I'd like you all, while you're at work, because this message is going to be out like around noon, I want you all to find your erogenous zones. Those zones are going to basically, they could also be your ears. They could be your lips. Everybody, like I said, it's different. It's basically a stimulant that's gonna be like your sweet spot, not necessarily a G spot. If y'all watch Martin back in the day, I know I'm aging myself, her sweet spot was on her neck, and when Martin used to do this, Gina used to, twitch her eyes and all of that. Everybody has one, or so they say. So I want you all to learn what those zones are. I want you all to teach them to your partner if you have someone. For my single girls who don't, I want you all to self-stimulate, right? For some people, it could be your areolas, your nipples. It could be, your inner thigh. Find that area and make note of it, right? And if you're a woman who you have someone, I want you to show this to your partner. Now, tonight's assignment is not about your interaction with your partner. Tonight's assignment is going to be a tease. Right now, I can't tell y'all what to do after the tease. I'm just saying tease your partner. All right, don't just jump right on them. This is what you call building up that erotic sensation. It's building arousal. It's teaching you the art of seduction. Now, if you all reach this message in time, before you make it home, before you have the time to do that research, you can go on ahead and slip your bae a little pic. To be honest with you ladies, sex starts long before the bed, especially for men. if you want your man to really like come home with it on his mind, and if you really want that man to like be really, really attentive, go on ahead and slip him a pic. I'm not going to tell you what kind of pic, but the more explicit, the better. Now, this is the reason for this, right? If you can stimulate and grab a person's mind, for one, it sets the tone when you come home. When they comes home, you should already have showered, have your hair prepared, have your red lips on, or whatever is your sexiest look. Put your little zhuzh on. Now, I've also learned that for a lot of men, and I'm speaking in regards to a heterosexual couple, because, you know, that's what's the social norm, right? But this is not gender specific. You know who you laying with, that's your business, okay? So for me, my main thing is like I cater to males, me specifically, alpha males. So back to you all. I want you all to learn what those zones are. I want you all to zhuzh yourself up. I want you all to spray your sweet perfumes. Stay away from the loud fragrance. A lot of men love sweet perfumes. Now, before you do any sort of sexual activities, I'm a person that I love to set the atmosphere. And these are things that I practice on my own, whether I have a sexual partner or not, right? I can be single. I do this on my own, which is why I would consider myself as an expert. Before I go to bed, I like to set my room tone for whatever it is that I want. If I want to relax, I have lights. I can turn my bulbs to blue. You can use LED lights if you like, but I do sometimes turn my bulbs itself into different colors. I turn them blue when I want the area to be nice and smooth and zen. I can turn them green when I want to like feel kind of like I'm close by the ocean, like a blue greenish sort of feel. And y'all already know what a red light special looking like, so I don't need to tell y'all what type of time we on. Tonight for you ladies, for all of us, we will be turning those lights red. Okay, so put y'all red lights on. Make sure that your atmosphere smells sweet. Make sure that your room is clear of all clutter. If you have any sort of candles, make sure that there are nice sweet smells like vanilla, cinnamon, things like that. These are things that if you know anything about Kama Sutra and people who are into fragrances, these things are known to turn men on for whatever reason. I personally like more louder scents, sometimes a fresh scent, but overall men usually like something sweet. So just make sure that you're not spraying those on your area because we don't want to irritate your pH. We don't want smells. Okay, little girl? So after you set the atmosphere, I want you to go on ahead and open up your playlist, okay? Because your playlist is going to give you that attitude that you need. We need that playlist that's going to give you that song that's going to turn you into that girl, that vixen, that slut, that skank, whatever you want to be. You want to turn into a stripper girl. Go ahead and put it up in the air. I have no problem with that, right? Bring out your stripper heels, your lace heels. Now, for those of you who have a significant other, me personally, I'm a pleaser. I love to please because I'm gonna get pleasure back. There's no such thing as me not getting pleasure back, okay? That's when you're dealing with Miss Clark, because I don't ask. It's overstood that when you come here, I like to study my subject, my person, my partner, so I already know what I need to bring in order to match their energy. And I always like to do this thing where we call under promise and over deliver. Okay, and like I said, and that's what we doing tonight. So for some of you, if you have a pic, just go on ahead, snap that pic and send a cute little message to B and just tell him putting it on your mind for tonight, right? Don't say nothing else. You know, he gonna call, he gonna have some little questions or whatever, a question mark. Don't tell him that. Don't tell him that. Just send the pic. Right, send whatever, send a good angle. Now if you went to work today and you wore your ugly drawers, don't even worry about the picture. Don't do it. Don't do it, because you shouldn't even wear that. Okay, and you shouldn't even wear that. You shouldn't even wear that. And I'm gonna say this here too for y'all single ladies. Go on ahead and clear y'all panty drawers out of the ugly panties. And now we're all supposed to have our cottons for absorbent purposes, and that's the way you're going to keep down odors. To all of my young girls, my virgins, for all of you who may not have your mamas and your aunties that taught you that your little lace panties are usually cute to slip on when the time is right, honey. Don't wear them all the time. I don't care how sexy they make you feel. Now, if you know that it's a day and you about to be on that type of time with babe, I say yes. When you have on your work, attire, and you're all zhuzhed up for work, a man loves nothing more than to see a woman in her uniform to show a little bit of sexiness. I say go on ahead, slip the skirt up. You know what to do, right? I don't need to say nothing too suggestive on here, but I'm saying show your man what he likes to see. Show your significant other what they like to see. And like I said, send a cute little message, okay? So after we do that, we're going to come to the room. Now, me, before I go to bed, I have by my bed linen spray. I get it from Target. It's a nice fresh fragrance. Now, for a lot of you, you can go to somewhere like Bath and Body Works and get like a vanilla or a lavender fragrance. Spray your sheets to just give it a nice fresh fragrance. Or like there's a perfume that I love, Ariana Grande or Britney Spears. Now these are not fragrances that I would usually wear too much outside of the household, but at nighttime, because I like something sweet, something subtle. I don't want it too loud. I don't want anything to give me a headache. My other perfumes, your Tom Fords, Marc Jacobs, all of those, they're going to be really, really loud. Your Bitter Peach, your Baccarat. No, baby, we're not bringing that out tonight. That can be rather concentrated and loud. Also, you need to be mindful that you don't want to spray those in the areas where you're gonna have action, if you know what I mean. One, it's not healthy. I hate to see young ladies, I see it all the time on Instagram when they do the little get ready with me's, and girl, they spray, they go all up under their dress and they spraying down there. Girl, don't spray down there, girl. Spray your inner, like your knee, right there at the inner part of your knee, and spray around your ankle. I would say spray on the side of your hip near your butt if you want to get closer to your area. But honey, listen, if you got a man that like to bite and gnaw and chew, because that stuff don't taste good. I want y'all to just take it and put a little dab on your tongue and tell me how it tastes. So just make sure that you stay away from your areas. Now, I don't think I need to explain to you grown women that you need to shower first before any of these steps. Okay, make sure you wash your noo-noo. Okay, first of all, wash your noo-noo with a sensitive Dove. That's what you're gonna wash in your area with. Okay, outside of that, you can use all the other body washes, body splashes, and things that you use. Make sure that you exfoliate. Make sure that you go ahead and shave, wax, whatever it is that you do. Now, let's get to the fun stuff. Okay, now that I've told you how to set the atmosphere, bring out your playlist. Did I mention the playlist? I did. But now these are a couple of songs that if you'd like to listen to a couple of songs that I think are cute, these are a couple of songs that are on my playlist. There's John Legend, Splash. That's a cute little song, right? It's gonna be appropriate for what you're doing tonight. There's another song, Janet Jackson, Discipline. Now, my thing is, my girl, if you're a little bit more sure of yourself, bring out Miss Jackson, okay? This is for the grown women who know what they're doing and know what they're talking about. The other song, this one is gonna be for our more seasoned folks. There's BPW by Jasmine Sullivan. Now, for my church girls, I don't want y'all to tense up. I don't want y'all to flex. I don't want y'all to get scared. At the end of the day, this is a very personal time. Whether you are a first lady, whether you are the first lady of the United States, which we don't have one yet, whether you are a CEO, a CFO, whoever, a manager, a supervisor, a stay-at-home mom, sweetheart, this is your bedroom time. This is supposed to be a time that we are supposed to celebrate. We are actually one of the most powerful muscles, and we are sitting on our most powerful muscle. So whenever you bring it to the game, you need to make sure that you bring your A game. Now, this is why you're going to need to know your erogenous zones, right? You're going to show those to your man. Now you're going to take your time, make sure that your body is nice and oiled and moisturized. You want to be nice and shiny. You want to make sure that you're nice and smooth, sleek, hairless. Okay, we don't need no stubble. And what I'd like for you to do is make sure that you have enough lighting in your bedroom so that your man can watch you self-pleasure. That's the homework for tonight. Take your time, go slow, okay? And at the end of the day, make sure that you finish and let him watch you finish. Now, for some of the girls who are interested in toys, you can bring your toys. I don't recommend that at first. I would say first start off by just using your hands to learn your body, learn your spots, show him where you'd like him when it's his or her or whatever's turn. Make sure that you let them see you self-pleasure. I promise you, this little piece, this little tidbit right here, this will make a huge difference in getting the party started. So like I said, girls, this is your homework for tonight. I'm not gonna hold y'all for too long. If y'all are nervous, go on ahead and get y'all a glass of wine. I ain't telling y'all to go get drunk. If y'all sip, go on ahead and sip something. I got a little mixed drink. Make sure that you're home and you're not going to operate heavy machinery or vehicles, right? You just need to, do the big ride tonight, like rough ride tonight, but the one that can lay on his back, not the one in the garage, okay? So make sure that y'all put the kids to bed so that y'all can have that personal time. And like I said, for my single girls, babes, don't even worry about having somebody. Tonight is about you. The more you learn to self-pleasure, the more power that you have. You do not. A lot of times we are teaching our young ladies to just sexualize yourself and that you need sex from a person in order to be satisfied, and half of them little dudes don't know what they doing. That's a horse of a different color, but they don't know what they doing. Anyways, so what it's going to teach you is, one, you do have a right to be selective of who you lay with. Diseases and STDs are very, very, very real and running rampant out here. So if you can learn to self-pleasure, you don't have to go home with the first hard body. You know what I mean? So like I said, this is Angie to some of y'all. All right, some of y'all call me Ann. Some call me Annabelle, in case y'all didn't know. Some call me Miss Clark. And for the few who do know, can call me Madam, right? But not too many of y'all, but a few of y'all, if y'all know, you know, right? So y'all make sure y'all go on ahead. Don't forget to comment and subscribe. We are going to be coming back every Friday. Now, I am checking on the guidelines of YouTube because I want to make sure before I start bringing out, props and whips and feathers and masks and masquerades, right? I want to make sure that I do this right. Oh, one more thing, honey. Do not do your self-pleasure exercise in your bonnet, nor your headscarf, nor your muumuu. Can we please get some lace? At the worst, you should show up in some boy shorts and a t-shirt. Put on some pumps. Put on some heels. Put on something that's going to give your bum a little bit of a lift, okay? Make sure that you are eye candy. And like I said, for my girls who are single, don't think that just because nobody is there that you don't need the practice, okay? You ladies, whatever position is your favorite position, you can put that mirror up, practice your position before your significant other get there. Or for my single girls, practice pleasuring yourself in your favorite position. If that is doggy style, if that is from the back, if that is one leg up, if that is on your side, whatever your favorite position is. Make sure that you have cleanliness. Make sure that you have your smell on point. Make sure that you're relaxed. So if you have to sip you something, sip you a little bit of something, so that way you can bring all of your little nerves to ease, right? Because tonight it's all about you. It's all about celebrating womanhood and getting into your comfort zone. At the end of the day, baby, it's time to come out of a bag on bed. Okay, if he don't know, he about to find out. Why? Because I'm your sister and always for ya. It's automatic. Yeah, y'all, we gonna have fun. I'm gonna bring y'all over to my world so that I can catch y'all up. People always ask me, oh, why are you always so happy and so positive? This is why. I keep myself very happy, whether I got somebody or not. That's one thing about it, because I'm gonna be honest. Sometimes I can do better for myself than what someone can do for me. No one can do me how I can do me. Now, I'm not gonna say that a hard body doesn't have its place, because yes, it makes a huge difference. However, what I'm saying is, if I don't like the person that's attached to the hard body, I'll pass. You understand what I'm saying? And yeah, any old thing is not just going to be acceptable. So like I said, this is really exciting for me, especially for my married women, because at the end of the day, a lot of you all have been married for long periods of time. I don't care how old you are, sis, even if you have like gone through the change. There are all types of feminine products, and I will be bringing those things to this channel for women who have already gone through the change. Girl, there is hope, girl, because I'm going to be humping until I'm 89, 99, until the Lord come get me. I don't care if I don't have no teeth. I'm going to be the gummy mouth granny doing me. Judge your mom. Don't judge me, okay? Because I'm going to be happy until the day I die, as I should. God gave me this thing, and I'm going to use it as you should. Right? So bottom line, y'all, I love y'all. Have fun. Y'all drop down in the comments. Now, y'all don't need to tell me how it went. Y'all, we don't need that. We ain't trying to get kicked off. But what I want y'all to do is like drop in the comments and tell us, what are some of the fragrances that y'all use? You know, what did you spray your sheets with, girl? What kind of shoes did you wear? Did you wear a pump? Did you wear a strappy sandal? Did you pull out your stripper heels, girl? Y'all just gotta say in the comments like, oh, it's a pump for me, because I can be a pump girl. Well, it depends on who's coming out. If Miss Angie is coming out, it's a red lipstick, red cup, red pump type of time. But if Madam coming out, baby, it's an all black type of time. It's all black. It's all black, and we don't ask no questions over here. So like I said, even for you ladies who know how to self-pleasure, that's what we doing tonight. And like I said, what y'all do after that, hey, that's all on y'all. I'm not here to school and to, you know, control grown people, but that's what I want y'all to do. So I love y'all. Take good care. Be safe. Have fun. Enjoy your lover. Good night. Bye.